I caught my husband having sex with his mistress in the car with our baby in the back seat. My husband and I have been married for almost 10 years. We have 3 kids, 5 years, 3 years, and 9 months. Around 2.5 years ago, I discovered he was having an affair that had been going on for around 6 months. We separated for some time. I went to therapy. We went to marriage counseling. We took about 10 months apart and supposedly working on ourselves and working on our marriage before officially getting back together. During that initial reunion phase, we surprise conceived our youngest. Until very recently, my husband had seemed very committed to fixing what he had destroyed in our marriage. He jumped through all of the hoops, or I thought he had. Believe me, I read the books and I followed the rules and I made all of the demands. And he did everything he was asked to do. It wasn't always smooth sailing. He'd push back sometimes. He got defensive. We argued. It hurt a lot. But I truly believed we were continuing our path of overcoming what he had done. I felt like our relationship was strong. For the first time in our entire relationship, I felt like we were finally operating as a team. I can't say that my full trust in him ever completely returned, but I was dealing with this in therapy. We were dealing with it. It was okay for me to not trust 100% yet, and we both understood it was a process, and trust had to be replenished piece by piece. I lived with this and continued to work on it. Recently, I started to feel suspicious in a way I couldn't ignore. It was like he was being too nice to me, too attentive, too willing to be of service for whatever I wanted or needed. That was actually the first thing that tipped me off. He was being too good of a husband. Then I realized he was doing things that he never really did before. Offering to do the big grocery shopping trips, taking the kids to new parks, running to pick up food on the occasion we ordered out. He always opted to have food delivered and could never be bothered to go pick it up. Little things, but they were big changes to me. Now his work schedule has supposedly changed. No longer does he get home as early as he used to. I really tried to not be paranoid about it all, but it was driving me crazy. Eventually, I couldn't take it anymore, so I followed him. I followed him when he took our 9-month-old baby with him to go run several household errands under the guise of allowing me to relax. I found him with the woman he had previously cheated on me with, her on top of him in the driver's seat having sex, and our baby was in the back seat. He had sex with his mistress with our baby right there. It's beyond disgusting. If he wanted to use the excuse of running errands to go meet up with her, he didn't have to take the baby too. It's gross. He knew he was going to meet up with her for sex. Why would you take the baby? He said the baby was asleep and in the rear-facing car seat and has no clue what's going on. It's no different than when we have sex in our bedroom with the baby asleep in our room. How dare he? How dare he compare what he was doing with her to that? I set an emergency appointment with my therapist. I was seeing red or beyond red, black, all black. Somehow I came out of that appointment even more mad. I just wanted to rage, and she kept trying to talk me down, and damn it, I don't want to be talked down right now. I don't want to be calm and rational. I want to scream and hit things and break things and destroy his life. I will be honest, I'm only posting this here so that I can get to the required account age and karma to post it in the infidelity group I was actually trying to post it in. I don't know where else to go, where I can just commiserate on all of the different ways I can destroy him now. That's all I want to do right now.